IT company, Titan, they got a lot of profit. They try to hire million programmers, but still they have a lot of money. So they don't know how to spend money.
Yeah, and then no redistribution.
By the way, what kind of job we're going to imagine next 5 years?
Oh, that is a big.
At a developed country.
Well, basically, since the new gold is data, I think a lot of it will have to do with the generation and processing of data.
Do you know how much data will be generated? IoT? I got this video or some video. I
heard it's
they said
double like every 2 years or something.
No, yeah, but why? They said autonomous driving car 1 day. Autonomous driving car 1 day. They generate 1,000 gigabyte a day. 1,000 gigabyte.
1,000.
One car, like your car, 1 day driving, and if going to equip every kind of IoT, so this car generate 1,000 gigabyte data.
How do we manage?
This is a question.
So then the question is, okay, like really, like also from an environmental standpoint. So we are actually going to replace cars who are driven by fossil fuels into electronic cars. We're going to make them driverless. But if you think about it, like the amount of data that's going to be stored and used and processed, the data centers are going to produce an enormous amount of CO2. And
do you know how much spend electricity for the data manipulating? For example, Google. Do you know that?
I have no idea.
Okay, they have 25 data centers in the world. One data center is the same as electric, plant, factory, electric plant. It's normally they are size of 100,000 or 200,000 population or deliver population electricity. Kind of so huge plant they required for one data center.
For one data center. Yeah.
But this is now, okay? If you're going to consider for IoT stages coming in next 3 years, it's going to be 100 times. Who are we going to handle it?
And how are we going to do that in an environmentally responsible way?
And also, the current computer cannot handle it. Like a deep learning I'm studying. Deep learning is just if you could give them 100 gigabyte. No, they are not 100 gigabyte.
So, but that is
no, 100 gigabyte. This is 100. If you're going to put in the big data in the system, 100 gigabyte will multiply another 100. In repetitive calculation, they're going to do that.
Yeah.
So this is almost impossible.
It's exponential. Yeah. But then also like, okay, so and how are we going to control that in terms of our environment? Because this is only possible. It's only possible because we are not paying for the external effects that all this data processing has.
And the current deep learning, do you know what they're going to, how to do that? They try to reduce data volume inside system. Okay, how to reduce it? It's kind of 30 years ago we tried to make an effort, bit by bit control because of computer cannot handle big data. Current now is the same thing happen. Okay, they can handle 100 gigabyte data into how big computer is. So they how to reduce pixels, how to reduce calculation. 100 times instead of compression. This is they said convolution. Okay, just shrinking. How to shrink data kind. It's like similar to 30 years ago. Okay, they cannot handle all those. But what I'm thinking about, okay, output is we can generate just some kind of lot of prediction for any kind of business. So if you have money, okay, you can make investment to get result, kind of data prediction. But my concern is how we try to consider for the employment of the people. What kind of job we need to consider? Okay, I know that current deep learning or current AI, what kind of new job we're going to creating. But this new job is not like the former job, like low skilled workers or
No
middle income
production,
people.
no manufacturing.
No manufacturing. So,
no service.
but what are you going to do?
Well,
This is I'm very concerned about that.
well, we will need to teach people how to leverage AI. That means that there will be a whole industry about how can we actually leverage AI to make it accessible to all the people. That will in itself will be a whole new industry.
What do you mean accessible to all people?
Well, basically, we need to make something that is controllable and adaptable and usable for everyone to use. And there will be so many applications where we can apply AI in order to do things better that we can't even imagine. It's just like internet
Exactly.
in itself.
Exactly. And okay, my guess: Google, Amazon, IBM, Accenture, they try to train the hundred million programmers they hired. Okay, they not open their organization, but they're going to hire every programmer in Vietnam. Like I just already talking about NEC, Hitachi, Fujitsu. Okay, they try to focus on new AI, but they just only hire 300, 500 people. Google, Amazon, no, 1 million, 2 million people make investment money for the developing system. So it means, just like you said, any kind of system, any kind of framework, component, okay? Like for your job, okay, I'm going to provide 100 systems. What kind of system do you want? Okay, I try to organize this one, 10 pieces, your system. Any kind they're going to generate next 2 to 3 years. Because they're hiring million people programmer. They can code whatever you like. They can make it, and even this one. And do you know this one is a smartphone year of revolution? Do you know what kind of revolution we're going? This is told that like the same as supercomputer this year. Yeah, same as supercomputer in this year. How is supercomputer same as? Because this year iPhone will going to be sell new iPhone. Do you know what is it? They said, okay.
I only 5C.
Now you're going to speak her. She's responding whatever you want.
How means 7? New 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just natural language accept everything. I'm going just respond you're talking about in English, right? This is automatically respond even without switch on or off. But if you're going talking about, she's going to join with your meeting.
But okay, so actually,
Do you remember
later on in this video, they will talk about.
Yeah, do you remember? You're talking about dirty word. She said, "Don't stop talking like that." She said,
Don't stop.
"Yeah,
Stop.
So don't stop.
Stop talking. Stop talking
okay.
dirty word." She said, "But this year is they're going to drastically change." Okay, they can. Or I ask, what do you think about this kind of situation? I'm just confronted with kind of problem like last one. She's going to answer for me. She's going to answer for me. Your discussion is stupid. She's going to answer for you. She said, okay, this kind of what you're concerned about. 2 years ago, Google says something like that. Or 2 weeks ago, Apple were kind of news is announced for like this. She's going to answer for me. This year.
But it's an extension of Siri, basically.
Yeah, but Siri is not like
Or
any kind of information in the world.
Why you say that?
Alexa.
Supercomputer?
This what is thing is changing is actually AI is going to start moving. What is AI means? How many tremendous trillion gigabyte database they can own. Then if you're going to ask her, she's going to searching trillion database.
But this is already what Alexa and
Not everything.
Siri are doing.
Not everything. And she's going to ask you, why don't you send your X-ray? Okay, I send X-ray for her. They will respond, oh, you have cancer. this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because cancer detection system is 95% accurate. In the States, they have medium X-ray picture they have. So if you're going to put in the X-ray, they can judge. This is more high quality. They will make judgment, not only lung, but many kind. Not only the doctor, but CT scan instead of doctor.
So
But I just can't.
everything will be at fingertips.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's right. So I'm going to talking about my health condition like this. She's going to answer for you. You are sick.
But yeah,
Based on your voice, she can hear that you are
Exactly.
you're depressed or you're so they recommend to go to see a movie or something.
No. In some cases, she's going to call the police.
I think in your case, you better get rid of your
Yeah,
phone.
it's gonna be
Let's
good,
see.
but sometimes it's super irritating,
Let's see.
right?
Yeah.